We the best.
Read the best music.
Maybach music.
What's good, everybody? So today we are back again. Not today, well, we're back again in
Same day, man.
same day.
Back to
so
back.
to back. Just now,
things.
just now we do about hair. So now we're going to talk about streetwear and high fashion. So this is a topic that I think a lot of people are very interested to listen about.
Quite
so
controversial, son.
Yeah. Right. So let's do our quick introduction. So this is Isaac
and Ben.
And we are from the thread. So today we again, like I said earlier, we're talking about streetwear and high fashion. So yeah, let's get into it, man. It's been a pretty interesting 5 years. Streetwear and both high fashion. I think the collaboration.
Past 5 years, yes.
Yeah, it's been pretty intense.
Yeah.
Alex with Nike.
Virgil with LV.
Yes.
Who else?
And
it's been quite long. See, Raf with Adidas, Rick with Adidas. Like,
true,
wow.
True. But that one is more athleisure though.
Yeah, but still high end and
But I guess to be honest with you, like it's kind of interesting to see. Like I think a lot of people think that it would be sort of. They say as if like it's not expected for this to happen, but I feel like I think the OGs expected that to happen.
No, I think the OGs, in my opinion, like would hate on it because like they purely stick to like high end.
Really?
That's how I think lah. That's how I feel lah.
I don't know. I feel like I think Yoji Yamamoto, Rick Owens, and Raf, 3 of them OGs, definitely saw it coming. Yeah, they saw the coming of like casualization of fashion. I feel like, I think I think a big part of that plays into the fact that these are all our personal opinions. All of these play into the fact that sort of the casualization of the way people dress nowadays. I think that contributes to the rise of like brands like Uniqlo, brands like like the whole streetwear merging with high fashion. You know, it's like nowadays not many people need to wear a suit and tie to go work. Especially in our industry, like
still have.
I mean the typical boring ass accountants. Shout out accountants.
Still earn more than us, man.
Yeah, definitely. But I think the casualization of like clothing, I think kind of brought upon that whole collaboration with streetwear. So I think we saw it coming like probably 10 years ago with the Y3. Y3 sort of bring back that whole athleisure, the mix of sneakers wearing with. Also,
it's kind of like a more slightly affordable line compared to the main line, the Yoji line.
Yes,
slightly.
I mean, Yoji is fucking expensive, guys. Trust me.
And it's also like easier to wear.
True.
That's how I feel. It's easier to wear.
True. You have the essence of the designer, but more affordable range. True. But I feel like I think that plays to a little bit of the problem with streetwear being in high fashion. A lot of times it's like a subsidiary line, almost sort of.
But I think I think the entire streetwear and high fashion thing is started to become like a whole new genre by itself rather than a subsidiary line.
True.
It stands strong by itself already, man. It doesn't feel like, oh shit, this is like for you, like what to say, like the masses, no pun intended. For more, it's not really that affordable also, man, nowadays.
Yes.
I mean, look at the LV Virgil one. Oh my god, it's like LV price, but with Virgil's streetwear essence in it.
True. Yeah. Would you say that Matthew Williams Alex is like streetwear?
His main line? Or with Nike one?
Both.
His main line is more, I feel like it's more, it's like more like a punk rock-ish type of vibe. You know what I mean? It's like Saint Laurent with a twist.
Yeah, cyberpunk kind of stuff.
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Yeah. So with the Nike one is more street, you think?
No, not street lah. It's like more athleisure lah, more athletic.
Yeah, true.
With leggings and stuff.
True.
Yeah. But what do you think of the, as we talked about in the previous podcast, the Virgil going to LV and make the entire thing boom? What's your opinion on that?
I think it's good. I mean, I think it's really hard for me to say. I think like objectively speaking, I felt like it was, yes, the designs were very good, but I felt like the news. I think the designs are good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like the whole LV designs are there, but sorry, but I think the news that focus around that, it's all about like, oh, we're so happy that this representation, like black people managed to, the first black designer, that kind of thing, to be in a fashion house. I feel like that kind of overshined the design. Overall, it was a really great show though, and Virgil really pulled the plug lah.
Really?
He had like ASAP Nast fucking walking the runway, or like the whole like Kanye hug Kim, that kind of thing. It was a very good I mean, at the end of the day, I still feel like Virgil, although he does comes out with very good designs, I think at the end of the day, personal opinion, he still does a lot. He's still a very famous guy because he sort of know the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I see it, at least. I think the fashion world are still looking at what he's doing.
Yeah. All the eyes on him, man.
Yeah,
all
they're still looking at what he's doing, and such a big brand like LV, like the last collection that was shown in Paris was fucking amazing. I really like it. I like it through and through. But then again, I'm thinking of it from a very like being in Europe and being in the business back then, and that kind of perspective. I feel that if he goes down that route, I feel like it would just be a matter of time before he gets kicked out from LV.
Wow.
Yes.
Big words right there, bro.
Yeah. I mean, this is personal opinions. I think it's all like for up debatable, I feel.
I feel that his collection with LV was kind of underwhelming. Based on all the hype that was built around the name and the collaboration and shit.
Yes.
Because like the hype stuff is like more like the accessories and rather than the clothing, because I see more people wearing like the bag with the bright neon orange like chain and shit, like rather than the actual runway pieces like the clothing, the jacket, the suits and stuff. So I feel that people only rock what they think it's safe or easy to pull off rather than going for the actual shit.
True. But then again, also you have to don't forget that I think a big part of LV's business or money making business comes from their accessories.
Yeah, true.
Specifically their bags. Excuse me. Specifically their bags, and it's no surprise that we can see there's like this heavy sort of focus on the accessories, especially for the debut show as well. Really cool though. I think it's quite nice. Really? It's a vibe lah. I think
it's a vibe. Don't get me wrong, it's a vibe, and definitely. But whether it's my vibe or not, that's another thing lah.
Yeah, that's same goes for me. I think from a very objective perspective, I think from design perspective, it's very nice. But will I buy it? No, that's for sure. But yeah, back again to the topic that I say that why sort of Virgil, if he continues this path, I feel like eventually like he will get pushed out from LV is because like fashion houses, I think right now I mean again, it's up for debate. The way I see is that it's a very, I mean, we've seen it throughout like history of fashion. Like fashion houses want to be relevant, and to be relevant means sales. Specifically like big groups like LVMH, those groups, or like what's the group that owns Balenciaga? Fuck, I just forgot the name. It's a really big group too. But anyways, so like big groups, they have to keep up the net sales, they have to keep up the numbers and stuff like that. And I'm just worried when the streetwear bubble pops, like when people think that like it's time to move on, and we are starting to see a little bit of that. You get what I mean? Trousers are getting slimmer. We're going back to that punk rock kind of aesthetic also. So like, where do streetwear stands from there? You can try to say
in the coming years.
Yes, in the coming years, and like how do Virgil manage to sort of bring a different flavor? Yeah, because I saw the last collection was really nice, but you can see it's very rooted at like black culture, that hip hop thing, that whole like.
So I think it's like that's his roots, man. I think it's okay that he implement his roots in the entire collection.
Yes. But does it get well with the stakeholders?
Yeah.
That's also another thing.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
thing.
Like one of my most exciting like examples is that one of my favorite designers is Heider Ackerman. If you guys don't know it, please check out. Get your
Either.
yeah, Haider Ackermann is like the shit lah. Okay, Haider Ackermann joined Berluti, and Berluti is a very famous Italian brand that does suits, and specifically they're really famous for their shoes because they have this very special patina that they put on the shoes that gives a very unique Berluti look. When Haider Ackermann joined Berluti back then, it was. I think this was like 3 years ago, and it was a fucking good show. I fucking loved it as well. And but then
You even bought some shit, right?
I bought a pair, the iconic shoe from then.
How much it cost you again?
It cost me like 7 G's lah.
God damn.
But yeah, but I think it's still to this day I think is fucking worth it lah. But I think. But then again after that, like not long after the first collection, right after where he debuted his second collection, it was immediately announced that he was pushed away. Yeah, because he just didn't gel well with the stakeholders. I'm just worried that might be the case for LV.
Virgil,
Yeah, and another good example is Justin O'Shire. He's a very famous buying director for this brand called My Teresa. It's a select store. He's a really cool street style guy. Check it out on his Instagram, man. Justin O'Shire is really cool. He has a brand called Triple S World Corp. And previously, I think he did a gig with I think another Italian fashion house as well. Same thing. And he went the Metallica route. And it was a fucking good collection. Like,
really?
It was a fucking good collection, dude. Like he managed to, like that brand. Wait, I gotta really check it out. Like right now, like Justin O'Shire, Metallica. I show you. Okay. So the brand is called Brioni. Brioni is also very famous for suits and ties, just like Berluti. And they got Metallica to shoot the campaign. He got Metallica to shoot the campaign, and he changed the font of like Brioni, like very classic kind of font, into that Metallica font. Like sort of like rock star punk rock kind. And it's very good. It's a very good conceptual. Like the reviews for it was very nice as well. And the suits, the cutting and all is very like Matrix like. He even had like sunglasses and all, and it's all very matrixy kind of thing. But then again, just one collection, out you go. You know what I mean? I'm just worried with LV. It's just like, okay, now we're gonna let Virgil stay because
the hype
is relevant. He's giving some money kind of thing. But then like, okay, after we finish playing with you, then after that we ciao. So I'm just worried that would be the case. So yeah.
So from which got you into fashion first, streetwear or high end?
I would say high end. Yeah.
Same.
High end got me into fashion first. Streetwear has, I mean, it's both to be honest. But if you say that really, which is the one that really like piqued my interest, is really high fashion. I think streetwear is a very Asian thing when you grow up. I think it's a very like youth thing, like a very urban area kid. It's one way or another you approach to it somehow. It's
a culture thing bro. I feel streetwear, entire culture, man.
True.
So for me, it's like back in like 2012, 11. I pre-dem like the brand Givenchy, and at the time the creative director was Riccardo Tisci, right? And his stuff all like have like heavily printed graphics on the t-shirt, and it kind of reminds me of streetwear. I think that's like the beginning of the route, man, of streetwear slowly going into a high fashion.
Same, I 100% agree. I think Riccardo Tisci was one of the forefront guys that started the whole thing, right?
Yes, underrated, man.
And I think for a lot of years, like people think that high fashion is all about cut and sew, which is still the main thing. But the whole like bringing graphics into play was always a streetwear kind of thing. Blanks with graphics, right? I mean, like we got like the likes of Hundreds and all. That's how they started Stussy, all these kind of brands, right? And it's good. I think more so when we talk about streetwear, I think it also stemmed from street style also. Like I think like people know that they want to wear that trousers from that designer, like it's a very cut and sew trousers, but they want to pair it with like that whole casualization thing. They want to pair it with a graphic tee.
For example, like a suit pants with a brown belt and a plain t-shirt or street brand t-shirt lah.
And with sneakers,
cool, man. Slick as fuck, bro.
True.
It's so easy to wear.
Correct. And also like the upcoming with a lot more brands, like say for example like Common Projects. They do like very clean sneakers.
Very clean.
Yeah, but they're still part of streetwear in general, I feel. So I think it was, but I felt that in some ways, like, don't get me wrong, I was never big part of the streetwear culture. I mean, I have skated before, I've done this, that before, but I was never as hardcore, like say for example, like Brian into it. But I still feel that in some ways, it has, with the whole merge of like streetwear and high fashion, things have changed a little bit. Streetwear is no longer streetwear anymore. The spirit is there, but it's different now. You can try to say good or bad.
No,
I think it's debatable.
It's a change of wave, but the essential is still streetwear.
Yeah,
Cannot lari on. I feel it cannot lari.
true.
But then there's a lot of like, in my opinion, there's a lot of like weird ass streetwear and high end collab, man. For example, Fendi and Fila.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit was weird, man.
and also I there's a lot of brands which comes to the topic as well. Like, there's a lot of brands that desperately try to ride on the wave. Yeah, there's a lot of
Trying too hard, man. They're trying too hard.
True. And I think another thing that is good for me, I personally felt that is good out of streetwear they came out, is that maybe 10 years ago, to hear about collaboration is a very streetwear thing.
Yeah,
So it's like
slap two
Dickies
logos,
with
right? That's what
Stussy.
people always say,
Dickies used to see, it's very streetwear thing. So it's like very their thing kind of thing. Then now it's different. It's every other week you got
A new
collaboration.
collab.
Dickies collab with, I don't know. I'm not even
Some
surprised
shit,
if Dickies collab with LV. You can try to say like it's you can try to say like it's different now. You know, like these high fashion brands bring the attention and the collaboration attitude from streetwear, and I think it's a very good thing. Like,
It's a good thing.
people from two different eras, like two different styles and eras, like can come together and come up with like
it's
even
like how
more cool
you
shit.
target like more market lah, rather than a specific niche. Get what I mean? It's how you expand your brand, man. How I feel.
And also, I think like another player that plays a big part into like really popularizing the idea of like streetwear merged with high fashion is Vetements.
Oh shit.
Yes,
Crazy, man.
Vetements
Collab with every fucking body, bro.
Yeah, Demna with his whole like fucking internet culture meme thing really hit it to the heart of the youth.
Kids, the youth.
Yeah. And I think that if you sort of notice this pattern, like Demna is like from Eastern Europe. Same goes for Gosha, definitely from fucking motherfucking Russia. You can try and say. I noticed that Europe has a different take of street style merging with high fashion. If you think about it, like, I mean, let's when we talk about Gosha, first few collections were very rooted in that whole Russians love that whole buying the Adidas, the track pants, the
That's why he collaborated with Adidas, what?
That's why he collaborated with Adidas. It was the
Makes sense.
It makes sense, but his collection was still very street. But he's a high-end designer. You can try it, and the same goes for Vetements. I think that the Eastern Europeans bring a different sort of flavor into that whole collaboration.
I think that flavor, as you say, is kind of like dominating the entire market right now.
Yes.
Because it's like, it's easy to wear, it's relatable.
True.
Not really that affordable, but people still rock that shit, man. Like mad, bro.
True. I 100% agree. And like, I think like, I'm just worried, like, you know, you read a lot of like articles that like streetwear bubble is gonna burst. Streetwear, I don't think it's ever gonna be bad.
Wouldn't
I don't
be
think it'd be
man.
bad.
Wouldn't
But
be
the
bad.
thing is, it will
But you probably just
revert
fade
to being
to
underground.
another trend lah.
Yeah. You'll probably go back to underground, or you'll fade to a totally different thing by itself.
So I think none of those categories will die. It will just like evolve, man.
Yeah.
Always evolving, man, into like better things, or into like what is trendy at that time.
True.
So just like hop on it lah.
I agree.
So we can't like talk about streetwear without talking about the big names, man. Like Supreme. Normal lah.
Yeah.
Palace. So they like, everyone obviously would know about the Supreme LV one. What do you think of that?
The most whack ass collection I've ever seen in my life. It's a very bad choice.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Cause it's like two like big boss of two different like gangs. Then suddenly they decided, oh shit, let's work together and tackle another gang, man. I was like, wow, that's quite a badass move lah.
True. I mean, I get it. I get the hype. But I do not like the designs. it's all-
Same, but it's, bro, crazy, bro. The hype, man, is crazy when it first launched and people watch the live stream of the show and shit. Oh, everyone go mad, lah, bro.
Yeah,
Even myself,
I remember
obviously.
that.
Crazy, man. But that's the. I feel that that's the official confirmation of yes, streetwear is coming to a high end. Yo, motherfucker, just suck it up, man.
True. I think Supreme has the power to do that.
Yeah, and also LV, man.
Yeah,
both
LV
have
as well.
super strong, influencing like power, you know.
In their own fields, lah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like with the whole I personally really love Supreme.
I like what they are doing.
Yeah, I like Supreme. I like the whole the idea that it's still very underground and everything. To me, I still feel they're very underground. I feel like, okay. Do you know what? When you see on sort of social media, you see the typical suspects, the BOGO tea, the very famous latest tea, that tea, this tea, that tea. But I've seen in my personal experience, like real life people who really can rock Supreme. It's fucking good, right? It's fucking amazing. It's a style of their own. It's almost like unbelievable. I feel like shout out to Supreme Paris, Supreme Store Paris manager, Manuel. Yeah, if you remember me, hi. But yeah, I think he rocks all the underrated Supreme stuff. I know everyone's is saying that when I wear Supreme I'm gonna rock the underrated, but you know what? It's their prints and all. It's not easy to rock one, and you very rarely see people. Yeah, I
feel that every Supreme, let's talk about cheapest, like T-shirt also lah. Like T-shirt, for example, it's a statement piece by itself.
Yes.
You cannot stack it with other statement pieces.
Correct.
It will become overpowered, you know. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah, I 100% agree. And I noticed that people don't dare to go and look at outside what other things they have. I feel like they always buy the typical Supreme plain trousers or the BOGO tee. So many good shit. Their cardigans are fucking lit. Their polos are fucking lit. Their collabs with Clarks and everything is fucking lit. But it's so underrated. You see the resale price is super low. I have yet to see in my life in Malaysia here anyone that has rock Supreme really cool. It's an attitude thing. You really have to rock it, you know. But if not, you're just another kid with another BOGO tee. Sorry, but I mean, no
your
shit,
dad is rich.
No shit intended. But I mean, you're just telling me that you're rich. But I feel like to really carry that Supreme attitude is not easy. And their clothes are actually nice. And same goes for Palace as well.
The Ralph Lauren one.
The Ralph Lauren was fucking lit. Yeah.
The book was
not just that. For me, the one that one of the collections I really, really like is I think it's also very underrated. It's a Palace Vortex collection, the Gore-Tex one. The one that they came out with very crazy prints for their bucket hat, fucking track suit and pants. Yeah, it's a very UK grimy kind of style. Palace
SK level, bro.
Yeah, Palace is very UK grimy, but Supreme is very US skater kind of vibe, right? You know, New York skate kind of thing. So I like what these brands are doing. You get what I'm trying to say? And but unfortunately, I mean the bad side of things always gets in the way than the good side. I always feel there's a lot of people who bastardize the brand, but it's actually still a very fucking good brand.
It is, no doubt. I think they pick their collaborators pretty damn well, man, for both side high end and streetwear. It's cause you need to know which specific target audience that you wanna target, and both have the strongest influencing power in that. That's why it's when they merge together, it's perfect, man.
True. And also I think that one good thing that these brands notice is that they play to their strength. They are competitors, but they play to again, like I said, you know, Palace is very UK kind of thing and very European kind of style. So they won't go and catch out. They won't come out and just say, hey, you know what? We're just gonna do a collaboration with fucking Clarks when it's based in the fucking US. So Supreme Clarks makes more sense. They're very smart in their collaboration in the sense that when I was a kid, when I used to skateboard, when I used to play basketball back in the 80s, I wear Clarks. You know, the cool thing was to wear Clarks. You get what I'm trying to say? So when they collaborate, when they have that in mind, you get what I'm trying to say? I feel like they always have that in mind in the sense when I collaborate, I want to collaborate with a brand that I used to fuck with when I was a kid. That's what they do. You get what I'm trying to say? Say go to Palace, like they collaborate Adidas, and it makes the most sense. Europe and Adidas is like very strong, especially in Eastern Europe, the areas, right? Nike is also very strong there, the MXs and everything, but you know, they all play to their strength. They don't necessarily play to the trends. That's very important to me. That's how I see. And that's where I feel that streetwear has a slight edge compared to high fashion. High fashion can be very obvious when it's all about the money. When it's all about the money. You get what I'm trying to say? Like a Nike Matthew Williams collaboration. Sorry lah, we kind of saw it coming lah. It's quite obvious lah. You know, kind of thing.
I fuck with it hard, man.
I fuck with it hard too. Same. But the Yoon one, okay lah. Like I get that whole like thick the swoosh with the fur jacket thing is cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like a Yoon collaboration with Nike. It was also a mile. I saw it a mile away as well. You get what I mean? But yeah, I feel like with high fashion, they still haven't grasped that extra edge, you know, like that hits it to your heart, you know, kind of thing. It's like
you see you notice the Supreme Nike collab, the recent ones with the vintage swoosh type of like sweater and shit. That's like, I feel that they're trying to like get the retro feel, like get people feeling it like all retro again.
But then again, I was really surprised that they did a collaboration like that, because if you see the past two Nike collaborations, the one with the all over Nike retro print, the polo that you wanted, and also the recent tracksuit one, it's all very European style, very grimy, right? Exactly, very grimy, like very hood-ish kind of style. And I was really surprised that Supreme actually went around. I actually managed to pull it off pretty nicely, man. I really liked it. Yeah,
I feel that there are just like a few solid collaborators with Supreme that definitely will be like sold out instantly. With is the Nike ones, Stone Island ones.
Stony is fucking good.
Fucking lit, man. Fucking lit.
Stony one is fucking good though. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Because both brands by itself is already like strong, and you collab and it's like, oh my god, burst, man. Like what Julie said.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Crazy, man.
Stone Island collection with Supreme also is fucking good.
Mad.
I think that collaboration also, I don't know, to me, when it comes to collaboration, I'm more excited to see streetwear collaborations than streetwear with high end. I don't know why lah. That's personal preference. I feel like
same.
Streetwear with streetwear collaboration, they have this like authenticity to their collaboration that I like the most. For me, the Nike one, I only like the last Nike one. The new Nike, the recent Nike Supreme collection was okay for me. But for me, the most I like for collaborations wise is their shoes, like Clarks and Timberlands. Those were shoes that when I was a kid, I grew up, I dreamed watching hip hop videos. I wish that I was wearing those shit. You get what I'm trying to say? And like they collaborated, I was like, oh fuck, I really want those. Like especially the Timberland boots and stuff. So yeah, so that's for me lah. But yeah,
I think Supreme really like to like hit like people's heart, man. Like they do like the Clarks one, for example.
Yes, correct.
The Nike up tempo one with the huge ass Supreme boot there. It's like fucking old school, man. Like I think that's how it sells, lah, bro.
That's how it sells.
People can relate to it.
Correct. Yeah, it's like I said earlier, lah. It's like things that as a kid you always see, right? And then like they actually bring back that flavor.
Bring back and with a twist and like upgrade it somehow with the hype of it.
True. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Even like my dad is not like really into Supreme and whatnot. But he saw the Supreme Clarks collection, he was like, shit, I would want to get that too. You gotta try to say it's like, you know, it hits it home. So it's like there's something right that they're doing, something definitely. Right, But I mean, I personally do not agree that the whole like limiting retail. I think that's the part of them that is like talking money, I feel lah.
What you mean?
Like the limit quantity.
It's
so that to boost the resale.
Yeah. It's like what supply and demand, bro.
Yeah, it's basically a supply and demand game lah.
It's not the wrong game to play.
I don't think it's the wrong game. Yeah, I don't think it's the wrong game. But I feel like share the love, man. James Jerbia.
No, but then again, I don't think it's super limited. Just that it
just sells out like fucking fast.
It just sells out lah. Every motherfucker queues there every fucking Thursday and shit to fucking get that shit, bro.
Correct, right? It has built, I think, like aside from high fashion, we has its own ecosystem. Streetwear has its own ecosystem, but Supreme and Palace have their own ecosystem. Which is like quite unique.
A ballpark by itself, lah, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, and obviously Nike also have their own ecosystem. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty unique. Like for me, I I mean, I'm honored to be able to work in masses. Like, I don't know much about street. Like, I mean, I have basic knowledge about it, but for me, like, ever since working in masses, like, has like
Same
greatly sort of helped me like in learning more
We
about
like
this
get
industry.
to like share knowledge regarding like,
amongst ourselves as well.
it's free fire, man.
Yeah, shout out Brian, man. So yeah, but yeah, so there you go. Like, if you guys would like to know more about streetwear and high fashion, or whichever one you want us to focus on talking about, let us know in the comment section
Yeah, man.
below.
Anything, bro. Like anything, but of course, fashion related. Don't ask, come ask like for love advice and shit, lah, bro.
Yeah, leave that to Genie Boy, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Goddamn.
Leave that
Shots
to
fired.
Genie Boy. So yeah, I think. Hey, speaking of Genie Boy, like recently he talked. I was listening to one of his podcasts. He was talking about mental health. And I think it was a really good podcast. He was talking
shit.
about how if you're suffering from mental health, please do seek help. I know this is way out of topic, but I think it's just shout out to Genie Boy for really doing something really like educating the awareness.
Yep.
I think us in talking about fashion, a lot about fashion is about personal image, and I know that there's a lot of people can be affected by comments, especially nowadays with social media. You can be affected by comments that people say that, oh, your outfit is ugly and stuff like that. Just like Sheldon Nugger says, spread the love, not hate. Yeah, I don't know what kind of love he's spreading lah. But anyways,
all kind of love is love, lah, bro.
all kind of love is love lah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think spread the love and whatnot. If you don't like somebody's outfit, it's fine. You just have to bear in mind his personal opinion. You know,
personal opinion is subjective, man. Fashion is subjective, bro.
True. And I think that again, like reiterating what Genie Boy was saying, if you guys are suffering from mental health, from public personal image, public image and whatnot, don't forget that there's always help out there.
Talk to us, man.
Yeah, talk to us, man. Yeah, let us know in the comment section.
Although we are nobody, but yeah, talk to us. We have fun, man.
Yeah, true. And also, we are not that aggressive. I mean, we're nice people outside lah. So if you want to say hi,
I try to be nice.
if you want to say hi, do say hi on the street.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Okay. Mine is YEAA 4Ps.
Yeah, mine is Benjamin_Teo.
Yes.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Okay. And follow us to check out what we are up to, and also to find out latest episodes of From the Threads or Flex.
Yep.
And then again, don't forget to follow Flex as well to find out what me and Ben are up to and funny stuff that we do lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Till then again, we look forward to see what you guys would like us to talk about next week. And till then, this is Isaac
And Ben here.
Ciao.
Ciao.